All right, come into the room, 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 please. Okay, I have an attitude problem. All right, we'll start it off with that. I have an attitude problem. I got an attitude today. All right, I like to keep it easy. Okay, when you got choices in life, choices, that's what happens when you level up, heal, you get choices. Okay, so I chose violence. You understand that? I'm choosing violence today. Okay? Welcome, everyone. I am DanieSteel. This is DanieSteel, home of the purple print. I'm not one of your little friends. Please understand that. I'm not one of your little friends. Okay? All right. Shout out to my top tier Steelies over on Patreon and my true Steelies here on YouTube. But you know, I had to bring something up. I had to bring something up. Now, one thing that I've learned from being on YouTube for a while, Brian, a while, is you don't read the comments. Okay. So what ends up happening is I post a video, I read the comments that day. After that day, your chances of me reading your comments steadily decreases. Just the way it is. Hurry up and watch the video. Hurry up and watch the video. Make sure you have your notification bell ready. Okay, hit that notification bell. Make sure you're subscribed because my chances of reading your comments go down increasingly as the hours pass. Okay, just the way it is. But sometimes I get bored, you know, and I think, I wonder what people are saying on this video. So I go back to my video that I did, the interview with Cup of Joe on, okay? And it's doing pretty well numbers wise. Now, I don't get on here and say a bunch of foolish, stupid things that a lot of you peons out there so love. If you're Steely, you know I'm not talking to you. If you're not subscribed to me, I'm probably talking to you. Peons. I don't say a lot of the outlandish, ridiculous things that YouTubers, depending on this stuff for a check, say. So I don't get the views that they get. That's fine. All right. I'm not here to make a fool of myself. I'm here to make content. Okay. So my views have always been a humble, meager views. Okay. Humble views. Okay. And that's fine. That's fine with me. You know, I like to have a good life. You know, I like to have a good time with it. Okay. Sometimes when you get a ton of views, you get a ton of opinions that I personally don't care to hear. I don't know who you are. I don't like you. I don't know you. I don't care what you have to say. Did y'all know that? Do y'all really think that YouTubers out here caring about what you have to say? If you're not a Steely, I promise you I don't care what you have to say. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Okay? Anyway, so I go to this video. Let's go to the video. I'm going to share my screen. Welcome, everyone that's here. Thank you for being here. I'm going to get through this and then I'll check you guys' comments. Okay? All right, so let's talk about Tommy Israel's video. Tommy Israel's got some feelings. I don't care. Right? So Tommy Israel says, it's so sad that only Black people are making videos talking about interracial dating. I can't find one Arab, Asian, or Latina. It's basically Black people. Why do we desire our oppressors? First, let me ask you something, Tommy. Why are you oppressed by everyone? He said little people, it's toddlers. I only see Black people talking about little people and toddlers. Why would you talk about the people that are oppressing you? Why are you oppressed by everyone on the planet? Can you answer that? Why do you walk around, you miserable, stupid fuck? Why do you walk around? I'm oppressed, bent over, caved back. 2022, bruh. Now, things can be happening, but my God, y'all speak that shit into existence. Oh no, I'm being loud. Is there a white person I'm trying to impress? But see, Cardi B can get loud. So y'all have a problem with loud. You have a problem when it's from a black woman. It's so loud, and shut the fuck up. Okay, nobody cares. So anyways, Tommy, why are you here? See, this is the first thing that I noticed about this video, and I'll scroll up and show y'all. Over 6,000 views and only 300 some likes. If you watch my fucking video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe or kick rocks. I don't appreciate people watching my motherfucking content. The least you can fucking do is hit the thumbs up video. But you see how grimy y'all is? You see how fucking miserable y'all is? 300 motherfucking views? Bitch, I prefer you not watch it at all. Why are you watching it? What's the fucking problem? Right? Because you see, we got a bunch of Joe Bidens out here. You ain't black. Here they come. Here come the black police to tell me I'm not black. I'm not doing it right. Then if you say something like, I'm not black, they be like, you ain't black. Well, the police don't think that. Well, the white man don't think that. Y'all sounded defeated. You got a conquered ass mentality. Take your conquered ass on. It's fucking pathetic. I'm telling you now. Learn your history. Empower yourself. Stop walking around with low racial esteem and basing everything on what the next group of people say and think. You better stop. I've interviewed tons of people on my motherfucking channel. This was the first white person I interviewed. And here come you hateful, miserable ass niggas. Now let me ask you a fucking question. Y'all got your own businesses? Huh? Why y'all kids go to the worst schools in the fucking nation? I seen it firsthand. Why y'all kids go to the worst schools in the fucking nation? Why you don't care about race when it comes to that? Y'all sit and watch content of people that y'all fucking hate. Y'all will sit and watch it. That's why you're miserable. Only a miserable ass person would do that. I did not ask you to watch my motherfucking video. The video is for people that it applied to. The video is for people who are interested in hearing someone talk about loving black women. You don't like it, kick rocks. So, you know, there were a handful of comments like that, and that's fine. I'll leave it up so everyone sees how pathetic y'all are, how you structure your whole damn lives. Let me tell you something. When I had my little trip, when we took our little 2-week vacation to the UK and visited London, I started to get an understanding of not just how sad and pathetic. As everyone knows, I'm very anti-racist. That's the work that I do. I don't make courses about how to date. Okay? Even though I've done so successfully. You understand? I don't make courses and charge people to learn how to do it like me. I tell them that shit for free. What I spend a lot of my social media presence on is helping make the world a better place for y'all black asses. Y'all so scared to even talk to somebody of a different race. You think you're going to make progress? You live in America. You think you're going to make progress for your people and you only want to look at and talk to your people? But how did you get fed this month? How did you eat? How did you pay your rent? Pretty sure you paid a white person your rent to stay in that white person's house. Pretty sure you got a check from a white person or a non-black person to pay your rent in a non-black person's house. Y'all are fucking hypocrites. You sound stupid as fuck. That's what I'm trying to tell you, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. What's up, bro? Come at me, bro. Y'all sound fucking stupid. So one of the things that I realized, especially being in London, beautiful city, New York ain't got nothing on London. Okay, I don't know about food wise. I mean, the food was great. I'll be honest, and it felt fresh, and but New York's got great food, but a lot of the top tier restaurants have closed. For a bougie girl like me, unacceptable. Okay, and New York is struggling. It's been struggling for a while now. For all the money that New York gets, it is struggling. And I want to emphasize that. I can see if it was a city that didn't get money. This city gets money, and it don't look like it. It don't look like it. When people from London come over here, they're like, what the hell is this? Corruption. Why y'all not focused on corruption? Y'all care about race so much. Look at New York. Don't you care about New York? Let's get New York fixed. What's up with this corruption? Why y'all not talk about that shit? You want to come to a video where a black woman and a white guy are speaking, and every single syllable is about race to you raced out motherfuckers. And understand that, because when we talk about race, okay, it's not just the racists whose minds are destroyed from this ish. It's not just the racists. To walk around with a permanent inferiority complex, that everything you do is based on, did they oppress my people historically? We're living in a culture where people interact with people who oppress their people historically, time and time again. That don't stop nobody. Everyone blames America for the problems in their country. I think it's fair to say. Everyone blames America for the problems in their country. But everybody comes to America to get that check. So let's watch the hypocrisy. If you were living what y'all was putting out, you wouldn't take a check from somebody that you feel oppressed you. You wouldn't rent a home from someone you feel oppressed you. You wouldn't buy toys for your kids and PS5s and Xboxes for yourself and your kids. Y'all wouldn't do that from people who are oppressing you if it matters so much to you. So which is it? Come on, we got some geniuses out there. We got some fucking geniuses out there. They know how to be black more than the next person, right? Now, if you say you're not black, the same people that are telling you you're not black because you laughed when a white guy said a joke, you laughed. I laugh with every single person that comes on my fucking channel. This is who I am. I have a big laugh. See, part of my healing journey led me to the understanding that they're not going to like you either way. If you're a black woman, because I'm going to scroll up to you guys to see a black woman's comments on this next, okay? The black woman's embarrassed for you. She's embarrassed. A white guy just sat up there and said that he found you attractive in every way. How embarrassing. She was so embarrassed for all of you. Now, mind you, this is a woman, and look, she's talking about respectfully. Well, respectfully, sis. This is a woman, respectfully, sis, who is probably going to die alone, just like all these niggas is out here making fun of y'all for. Talk about how y'all going to die alone. Like you think they're not talking to you? You one of these chicks who sit up there and they talk about these hoes and these bitches in the rap game, and you shaking your ass. They ain't talking about me though, right? They ain't talking about me though. They ain't talking about me though. They ain't talking about me though. Okay, that's great. So apply that same shit wherever you go when it comes to other people too. Everything. Understand how racism has defeated and conquered and neutralized. Do you get it? I don't look at my life under the lens of what this group think and what that group think, and that includes black people as a group as well. I don't give a fuck what a group thinks. I don't care about group think. Group think will get you killed. Look it up. Understand the concept of group think. Understand the psychological conditions of a groupthink mentality. I don't have a groupthink mentality, okay? When I interact with people, they're just a fucking person to me. I'm not sitting around being like, they conquered my good, blah, blah. You want to deal with that on a higher level? You deal with that on a higher level. I deal with it by working on reparations. I didn't see Tommy when we talk about reparations every week in these social media spaces. I never seen Tommy in the space. I never seen Tommy in the space. All right, so let's scroll up. If you're in the room, thumbs up the video and subscribe. I just told y'all, don't watch my shit if you ain't going to thumbs up the video. That's the least you could do. Everybody else be sitting on here calling y'all, and this stuff, this from other black people. Other black people will call you all types of animals, all types of hoes and thoughts. I don't talk to people that listen to me like that. The least you can do is thumbs up the video and subscribe, okay? Because I'm sickened by the fact that y'all sat up there and watched this video of me interviewing Joe. And I know it's a bunch of black people. It wasn't a bunch of white people that watched the video. I have the analytics. I have the analytics. It wasn't a bunch of white people that sat up and watched the video. It was a bunch of miserable ass black people sat up and watched the video. You mad about race? Go fight for some fucking reparations. You mad about race? Go to college, make a business, and compete. No, you're just gonna police who black women marry. That's just what you're gonna do. You're just gonna police who likes black women. That's what you're gonna do about being upset about race, about being upset about being conquered, about being upset about being oppressed. That's your only solution. No wonder you ain't come very far. Let's scroll up to what the black lady had to say. She had a lot to say. They had a lot to say. Okay, so let's see. Stella O'Neill. Stella! She don't like me. Stella don't like me. Let's get that clear. She don't like me. I don't have a boring ass personality like hers, which is why I'm a content creator. I get paid to do this shit. Okay? And she's somebody online. Okay? Somebody. Okay? Stella don't like me because she don't like that my voice is loud and I shriek and shriek, according to her, right? But she sat her ass down and watched the video. Couldn't take her eyes off of who? Was it me that you were so mesmerized by, or was it Joe? I know it wasn't Joe because you're mad that they conquered and they oppressed, and so why are you even talking to them, right? One, why are you on their motherfucking platform? Can y'all explain that? I've asked this shit for years and y'all never answer the question. You skip right over it and go right to your fucking low tier, low vibrational, budget struggle ass name calling like it matters to a bitch like me who got it like that. Okay, so Stella O'Neill had to say, I had to stop watching this. Where you stop watching it? At the hour 30-minute mark? Okay, Stella. I had to stop watching this as a black woman. I've never said as a black woman a day in my life. A day in my life. You know why? Because my picture is always next to my profile. I don't have to say as a black woman. You can look at me and see, I'm a black woman. We don't know what you and who you are, Stella. As a black woman, it made me cringe with horrific embarrassment. Which part? The part of me looking good? The part of me looking good? That made you cringe with embarrassment? It's people out here calling y'all all types of animals, apes, monkeys, all types of names. It's people out here saying, don't give birth to them. It's people out here saying a hell of a lot more shit than me. But you want to come to my little tiny channel and say this was the most horrific embarrassment she's ever had. So Kevin Samuels just saying the other day to second guess your child when they accuse a man of molesting them. That didn't fill you with embarrassment. That didn't fill Stella with embarrassment. No, it was me and a white guy talking about how he likes black women. Interesting. But I'd like for anyone reading this comment to know that I'm extremely happy. And I know you don't sound like this. Boo, I know you don't sound like this. You probably sound like this. But anyone who is black, that's probably how you sound. But anyways, I'm going to read it like I do. But I'd like for anyone reading this comment to know that I'm extremely happy for anyone who is blessed to find a significant other who truly has their best interest at heart. What did Joe say that made you believe that he didn't truly have a black woman's interest at heart? What was it? That he said he liked them at all? Look, it's a flex. If you make it known that you like a certain type, you'll be blessed in that regard. Everyone does it. That's why all these dudes are on here doing it. They make it known in their music, in their very culture. I like them light. I like them bright. Did you go to Lil Wayne's video? How do you say what's never said? Beautiful black woman, I bet that bitch look better red. Are you in the comments over there still? Are you in the comments? How do you say what's never said? Beautiful black woman, I bet that bitch look better red. Did you go to his comments? Yeezy? No, y'all go to their shows. Lil Baby, it's always a bunch of big black women at his shows. Lil Baby, or Big Baby, Da Baby. God damn it. God damn it, you found me out. All right, the live is over. You found me out. I don't give a fuck about the babies either. Oh no, I don't give a fuck about the little rugrats of rap. Okay? Better take my black card. Here they come. They're gonna take the black card. And then what? And then what? And then what's gonna happen? Huh? Huh? Joe Biden's? You don't have any power. There's some fucking truth for you. You don't have any societal power. So you try to flex the nothing that you have on, lighthearted, kind, soft-hearted black women that just so happen to end up in relationships a lot of times with non-black men. I'm just being honest. Baby, I'm not one of those women. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm not one of those women. You come for me, I'm going to come for you. Respectfully. Respectfully. Okay? So, oh, look, there's a bunch more. It's like, oh, why are you so pressed off of that little thing she had to say? Okay, but wait, there's more. Stella O'Neill goes on. I don't want to say anything negative about these loud shouts and shrieks. Bitch, why is you watching the video? Because that's how I talk. Okay, did you know that? Hey, Stella, are you black? Increasingly, I believe Stella's not black. She'll have a picture of herself. Bitch, if you black, you black. Post a picture of her. Cam up. What's that? They gonna come after me. You're not that important. Nobody's coming after you. Nobody cares. You're not that important. Just post your picture so we know you black. Because for a black woman to be talking about the noise, who are you? Are you from London town? Are you? Are you British? Is that? Do you live in the Queen's Palace? Is that why Stella doesn't want to hear loud shouts and shrieks? Right? She too bougie? There's a lot of black people that talk about, she too loud, she too loud. I'm like, you must not be black. Because I was the least loud person when I was growing up. I was the least loud person when I was growing up in the hood. Fuck. Is y'all black or nah? Where Joe Biden at? Let Joe Biden be the judge. Okay? The black police is here. They're here to tell you how to be black. That's why nobody don't like y'all motherfuckers. That shit don't mean shit to me. It don't. So why am I talking about it? Because it's content, bitch. That's why. See, when you comment, you ain't shit. I'm making content. That's why. That's why I'm talking about it. Now, why are you talking about it when nobody knows who you are, nobody cares? Stella? I don't want to say anything negative about these loud shouts and shrieks, but I found these reactions to a white men claiming to find black women attractive and worthy as totally embarrassing. She sounds like somebody from Frasier. You ever see that show? Because I haven't. I mean, I grew up and it would be on TV. We didn't have cable. We were rich. When I was growing up in the hood, the way Stella here is, she doesn't like loud noises. I know her ass ain't black. I know you don't know what black stand is, Stella, if you don't like loud noises. They got a cop car coming through there every 5 minutes. What's up? She sounds like somebody from Frasier, I'm gonna be honest. Like she's like sitting there with her black police report, right? Ready to take your black card at any moment. That's 2 points deducted, right? From the video. 2 points deducted for me on the black police report. Okay, you have so much power, Stell. I can feel it radiating throughout society. Everyone will know your name. Everyone's going to respect you now, Stell, because you came on my channel and wasted a little bit of misery that you have to come on my channel and try to black police me. You did it, Stell. But I found these reactions to white men. It's like, bitch, which is it? Why is it white man or is it white men? I'm only talking to one man. You okay, Stell? Your Fraser mask is slipping. Who are you, Stell? Are you that bougie bitch you claim to be? Totally embarrassing. Totally, dude. We are beautiful. The diversity in our skin complexions. Here we go. Here we go. With the spoken word shit. We are beautiful. The diversity in our skin, from my hair to my crown to the tips of my feet. I will say it like this, and therefore I will have 5 black points on my car, and you will have 0, sis, because you were talking to a white man on a white platform, on the white internet, in the white country. Hallelujah! What's up, Steph? Are you a hypocrite? You sound like a hypocrite to me. You sound like somebody that doesn't get it. You sound like somebody that doesn't use their brain. That's what you sound like. All you dumbass motherfuckers that came and watched the video and didn't thumbs up it. You guys are fucking clowns. Get off this white man's internet. I don't care who made it in the fucking 1900s. Who made it in 1900s. That's great. This ain't 1900, all right? So moving on, who got the patent for it? Who getting paid for it? Get your ass off the internet. Get off of Twitter, get off of YouTube, get off of TikTok, and none of that shit owned by black people because y'all so proud. You're so proud. You're the black police. You can't take anything. If you take anything from a white person, you're not black. So why are you on the internet? Why are you on Twitter? Why are you on YouTube? Why are you on TikTok? Why are y'all here? Why are y'all here? What's the cognitive dissonance you use to jump your ass on platforms that white people created? What's the cognitive dissonance that you use? I wanna know. She don't like my shouts and shirks. It's a bunch of bitches on here shouting and shirking, calling y'all all types of names. All types of names. I didn't see Stella in those comments. We are beautiful. The diversity in our skin complexions, our hair textures, and our facial features, lips, eyes, cheekbones, and noses are all God-given gifts. Okay, that's what Joe said. Joe said it in the video. So what's the problem, ho? What is you saying that's different? What is you saying that's different? What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You sound like some dumbass Bible-thumping fool. Okay, continue respectfully. So having said that, I can't omit the fact that our natural beauty from an American historical point of view has been vilified, stigmatized, and visualized, and okay, here we go, and insulted. And for some of us black women, these historical trashings has rendered too many of us with zero self-esteem. Yeah, exactly. And who's doing the most of that, huh? Black people, America is a segregated country. The only place America is not segregated is in public spaces. Okay, and that's not even most public spaces. Okay, you can go to their hospitals, you can go to the grocery stores. I live in a gated community, right? But at the end of the day, America is segregated. So who is solidifying and validating the negative view that black women have of themselves? Black people to each other. Oh, because we watch the media. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. If you know that the TV, I've had this conversation before with other black people having discussions about the empowerment of black people. I didn't see y'all niggas there. Anyways, turn the motherfucking TV off. I don't watch TV because I don't find it to be empowering. I don't watch TV. I don't watch every motherfucking movie that comes out. Find something else to do with your motherfucking time. So how long are you supposed to be coddled in your fucking ignorance? How long? We already know historically what country you're in, what hemisphere you're in, and what the goal is. So make choices to empower yourself. Fuck you coming to my channel for? I'm a woman interviewing a man. And she's sitting there, he's black and he's white. Do you make that noise when your ass is in the grocery store? I know you're not going to black-owned grocery stores, Stella. I guess you don't eat. Stella's fasting for life. Stella don't eat. because she'll only eat if it comes from a black grocery store. If it was grown on a black farm. Well, do you know your history? Do you understand what's happening to black farmers in America? No! You don't. You don't. Or else you wouldn't limit your food intake to having to only be sourced by black farmers, right? Which, hey, I would love to see. I've talked black group economics. Y'all motherfuckers didn't tune in for that. But you see a video of a white man and a black woman, and what, did it turn you on? Because y'all came and watched the video and didn't thumbs up. Trash, trash. So having said all this, my common sense leads me to believe if anyone, whether that be black women, black men, white women, white men, and anyone else in between displays the slightest bit of desperateness and gratitude, and well, I don't know what desperateness is. Is desperateness a word?
Desperation.
Oh, we got you, Stell, with this prison monologue you just wrote. When you get out. Stell, when you get out. Desperateness is not a word. I'm taking your black card away, Stell. All right? I'll have a few of my agents over very shortly. And what that means is you will no longer be invited to the barbecues. You will no longer be able to catch the bus. You will no longer be able to wrap your leftovers in aluminum foil. Okay? It's over for you, Stell. We're taking your black card back. Desperateness is not a word, sweetie. And anyone else in between displays the slightest bit of desperateness and gratitude towards a person who knows the right words to say, they are setting themselves up to be taken advantage of. Like these niggas don't sit up here and tell y'all all the right words. Bitch, what are you talking about? He said he loved me. He told me he loved me. What are you talking about? What is that? Is that not saying all the right words? See, Stell hasn't dated in a while. Is single or something, or you can cam up and prove me wrong, Stell. That's fine. Everything I say is respectfully. If Stell had dated, she would know, like anyone out there that's dating, that men lie to get in your pants. That's not one race that does that, okay? That is a general thing that guys do. They lie to get in your pants. If you fall for it, you fall for it. We've all fallen for it a few times, okay? It happens, all right? But here comes the black police. Here comes Stell, who made all the right choices in life. You can tell by how she has no profile picture. She made all the right choices in life. She's very proud to be who she is, right? Repeating things that Joe said, right? And then saying, but because he said it, there's something wrong with that. He shouldn't have said it. Black men say, you know, in their songs, right? I want your thick this and I want your booty that. I mean, they say it when they're on dates with you. They'll say anything. And you know it. Not Stell. Stell doesn't know it because she ain't been on a date. But anyone, again, that's been on a date knows that, right? But Stell's so smart. Desperateness. The desperateness. Hopefully, most of us have been living in this world long enough to know that there are no shortages of opportunistic predators who eagerly can't wait to find their next, and I'm filling in words because she didn't write properly at the end here, this prison monologue, who eagerly can't wait to find their next golden opportunity. I'd like to think that these white men who use YouTube as their platform to profess their admiration for black women is sincere. So she wants to believe he's sincere, but she's embarrassed of me for talking to his ass. You sound like a fucking clown, yo. You sound like a stupid ass clown, yo. That makes me fucking sick. But I'm not going to pretend I'm embarrassed for you because your life is your own. You can live alone and die alone the way you plan to. I don't care. I don't care. This video wasn't about encouraging black women to date out. This video was about letting black women know what it sounds like when a man is uplifting and praising you. That's it. That's it. But she got all of these stupid ass elementary school, alternative grade school ideas right, with her struggle essay from the video. But she wants to believe that Joe's sincere, but there's something wrong with me. Huh. Huh. The fuck is that? Fuck is that? Go take her black card right now. Get him, boys. Okay. History always seemed. Look how she started out being British when she was writing it, and now at the end, here she come. Here come. History always seemed like, okay, all right now, Stell. History always seemed to find a way of repeating itself. Okay, so you think you're gonna be enslaved again? Because see, I'm a cycle breaker. I'm a generational curse breaker. I'm here to break curses, not live in fear of history repeating itself. You're so progressive. You're so fucking progressive, Stell. Respectfully. And historically, Black women have been used by men of all races, how I see it. Yo, she went from Black to Southern real quick. Just be who you are. We've been used enough. To everyone concerned, I wish you happiness and success. No, she don't. She does not wish y'all happiness and success. She wishes you to have the same life path that she's had, which is living in fear, I guess, of being re-enslaved. I don't know. My ancestors were enslaved. That's my understanding of history. A lot of y'all talk like y'all was the ones enslaved. You were not. Does this country have a history of racist violence towards Black people? Yes. I have set up my camera to talk about and address those issues. You can look them up on my motherfucking channel. So to insinuate that this video was me kissing some white guy's ass, bitch, please, there's a billion other, and Joe's a great guy, but there's a lot of white guys out there that I would have asked if I could praise them with millions of dollars and shit like that. I'm talking to a guy that's working hard and proud to be with the women that he chooses to be with. And that was the whole motherfucking point of the video. So then the Sandra Beebe says, I completely agree. I think Black women should take all of this with a grain of salt. I don't jump for joy when a non-Black man says he loves Black women. Talk is cheap and actions speak louder than words. Well, let's look at the actions of Blackistan. Let's look at the community. Let's look at the infrastructure. Let's look at what happens when a child is born. Let's look at the village that it takes to raise them and the village that you don't end up getting. Let's look at the out of wedlock rates, the deadbeat daddy rates, the amount of Black children in foster care disproportionate to their population here in America. Let's look at all of that. So again, men, everything a man says should be taken with a grain of salt. Everything people say should be taken with a grain of salt. If you're using your head, men tell women what they want to hear to get sexual access. You'd have to be a fool to allow a man to tell you what you want to hear and get knocked up with, impregnated by him and give birth to his baby on it. You'd have to be a fool to do that, but that happens all the time in the Black community. Black children are born every day under those circumstances. So you got a lot of work to do, Sandra Beebe. You got a lot of work to do. Susan Bouffard, keep that same motherfucking energy. When you on these Black men channels and they talking about how y'all don't deserve to be wives and y'all gonna die alone and because y'all are too fat and y'all are too bossy and y'all have too much of a fucking attitude for them to pay your bills, keep the same energy, okay? But you don't. Y'all don't. Susan Bouffard says, oh my God, I was trying to find the words to address this issue without being disrespectful, and I came across your comment. I stumbled upon this video, and it paralyzed me. My God. I have a video with a Black man. I'm the exact same way when I'm interviewing him. The exact same way. I ask the exact same questions. We have the very similar banter that I had here with Joe. None of these bitches is in that video talking that shit, though. It didn't paralyze them talking to this black man. But guess what? The black man that I was talking to, and shout out to him, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a person that fixates on who other people sleep with, like most of y'all do. That's why y'all miserable and alone. The black man in that video, he was in an interracial relationship with a white woman, and he had a biracial child. Okay? And yeah, I sat and ha-ha and kikied with him like I do with anyone that I bring on my show. I like to have a good time with my guests. It paralyzed me. Can you explain yourself, Suzanne? No. She goes on to say, reading some of these comments are absolutely heartbreaking, knowing that after all we've been through and are still going through, we are still suffering from Rodney King-itis. I never heard Rodney King-itis in my life. Like what is Rodney King-itis? Like, do you eat and get real full and before you fall asleep you like think about Rodney King? Like, what is Rodney King-itis? Okay. Thank you for speaking out with love. Yes, thank you everyone, respectfully and likewise. Okay. But save it for the people that actually don't like you. Okay. I just think you're stupid and a fucking bunch of hypocrites. But there are a lot of content creators on here. You ever heard something called Manosphere? That don't like y'all. There are racists on here. They don't like y'all. A lot of people on here don't like y'all. I made a video to show black women what, hey, like I said, if Joe makes content talking about why he loves black women. I have not come across a black man who makes content talking about why he loves black women. I have not come across it. I haven't had a black man reach out to me and say, hey, I would love to come on your show and talk about how much I love black women. I'll happily have him on. Did you know that? Did you know that? You paralyzed with fear, you're paralyzed with stupidity. That's what you're paralyzed with. And I mean that respectfully, with love. With love. So anyways, the point is, this is why I don't make a lot of videos. It's why I don't be on here a lot. Y'all are fucking hypocrites. You disgust me. You annoy the hell out of me. It's just so fucking pathetic. It really is. The cognitive dissonance that y'all use to justify your very existence depending on getting something from a white man. The cognitive dissonance that y'all use to police who finds black women attractive and who gets to like black women and who gets to interview white men. See, you see the thumbnail. Black guys hang out with white guys all the time. It's their best buddies. I went to a black man's wedding. Surprise, surprise. It was to a white woman, okay? And I had black male family members push past me. They only had seen me for a minute. But they saw other white guests ran to jump up and down to the arms of those other white guests. Nobody says shit to him, no. Only black men get to hang out with Brad. This video here that I posted the thumbnail, you know, I have nothing against these guys. This group of guys, they were having a fun time with this little water cup challenge, something that I would do if I was, you know, in elementary school. They're a little older, but oh, you know, okay, they're having fun. It's social media. That's fine. That's fine. But you look at the video and there aren't any comments from people like the ones in my comment section talking about how wrong it is and how low these black guys' self-esteem is, that they have to hang out with a white guy to have a good time. You don't see that shit. Everybody knows black community loves biracials, particularly biracial girls. Everyone knows that. And I know if you're a biracial girl, you can feel like, oh, I had a different experience because some dark-skinned black woman bullied me. Guess what, sis? Some dark-skinned black women bully me too. Okay, that's what happens when you're in proximity to people. If you're in proximity to them, they can harm you. Okay, it happens. Bottom line is the black community loves biracials, particularly biracial girls. Okay, they don't care whatsoever that the majority of these girls are created. I mean, look at the NBA. They're all biracial. They're biracial. They're all biracial at this point because they're the black NBA stars' children. They don't care about that. They don't care that black men make the majority of these biracial children. They only care when they see a black woman getting a compliment from a non-black guy. Then all of a sudden, because y'all have a problem when a black woman get complimented, period. That's why you don't see a bunch of shows on here. Everyone, black love, black love. Hey, black love, I'm all for it. Go ahead. Have fun. Have fun. Okay? I'm not here to stop you. All right? I wish you well. But you don't see nobody in black love spaces talking about some black love, black love. They let black people be. It's only when, and you also don't see in these black love, you don't see black love videos of black guys just talking about how much they love black women. I don't know not a one. I don't know not a one video. I don't know not one channel. There are black men channels out there. I've played them here on my channel. There are black guy channels out there where these black guys are like, look, a lot of the stuff the manosphere has to say, it's toxic, it's wrong, it's hypocritical, it's backwards. But most of those guys also will be like, and black women, y'all think that the white man gonna save you. And what you see what I'm saying? So they give it to both. They're not sitting up here being like, I just love black women so much. I have not seen one channel. Please put in the comment section so I can discover these channels of black men that are uplifting black women, talking about how much they love black women, making videos saying, I love you, black woman. I've never seen one. So there are no videos like that out there. I tried to present one. Like, hey, let's hear a guy talking about how much he loves black women. If the guy's got to be white, oh, well. Again, the Breakfast Club used this same title. Y'all wasn't in the Breakfast Club video telling them that you felt embarrassed about them allowing non-black people to come on and talk about how they love your swag and love your big black this and that. Y'all wasn't in there saying that you felt so embarrassed. Y'all wasn't in there asking Charlamagne, why are you always talking about interracial dating? They always talk about interracial dating. You know why people talk about interracial dating? Because the numbers don't lie. That's what you motherfuckers want to listen to. I've talked about black children in the foster care system. I've talked about classism and racism in schools. Y'all didn't tune in for those videos, so you're not who you think you are. Do you understand that, hypocrite that's listening to this? You're not who you think you are. You think you're some fucking great thing that's living it right, and you're the moral compass of the world. You're not. You're a hypocrite, like most people. That's what you are. You're scared to stand up for what's right, like most people. You don't sit your ass down and make content and be the change that you wish to see, like most people. That's who the motherfucker that you are, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. See, I don't give a fuck, all right? only black guys get to hang out with Brad. Nobody ever says anything when they hang out with Brad. Again, you go back to this the thumbnail of my video. It's just these guys hanging out, having a good time. No one's sitting there like, how embarrassing. I was paralyzed when I saw this video of y'all hanging out with this white guy, as if you only, and then he won. He won the water game, y'all. Oh, actually, he lost. He lost. He lost the water game. And you know what they did? They picked him up and threw him in a pool. I didn't hear nobody saying how embarrassed you were and paralyzed with fear that these guys were having the time of their lives throwing Brad into the pool on a hot sunny day. I didn't hear it. You fucking hypocrites, you fucking weirdos. So no one's going to tell y'all in real life. If I interact with your ass in real life, I'll tell your motherfucking ass. You're a fucking hypocrite and you're a fucking weirdo. I've had people tell me, oh, well, why are you talking about race? You're with a white guy. In real life, I said, why aren't you talking about it? Bitch, you want to talk about how it affects you so motherfucking much? I'm sitting here fighting against it. When the fuck are you going to fight against it? Oh, you not? Huh? Because being black is having a dick in your mouth. It's a dick in your mouth. So that's what being black is. See, the black women that want to come on here and Mammy and Kate and Mule, it's so embarrassing that she let a white guy compliment her. I'll let anybody compliment me. Abso-motherfucking-lutely. Come on, give me the compliments. Okay? If you're going to wait for a black guy to give you a compliment, I mean, I don't have to wait for a black guy to give me a compliment. I walk down the street in New York, I get compliments all the time. Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in His sight. You understand? So to act like I'm phased, bitch, I'll never be phased. I've been getting complimented my whole life. Since 16 in my stiletto. You understand? Since 16 in my stilettos. All my motherfucking life. So y'all the ones that are like, oh my God, they're talking to each other and they're sharing a laugh and there's smiles on their faces. I'm paralyzed with fear. Bitch, you're gonna be paralyzed with fear for life then. Especially if you checking what I'm doing. Especially if you're checking what I'm doing. I get complimented by men, all different races, ethnicities, all the time. All the time. I take every single compliment. If they want to buy me flowers, which men have done for me, I'll let them buy me flowers. I'll let them buy me a drink. I'll let them buy me a bag. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Hey, someone already chose violence in Brooklyn Sunset Park. Jeez Louise, Very Fields. Jeez, that's scary and sad, but you know, it always happens. It always happens. Very sad. You know, Brooklyn stand up, but Brooklyn is rough. Brooklyn is rough. I remember I had to move from New York for a few years, and when I came back, they had started gentrifying New York. And it's really interesting because everyone was for the gentrification when it meant low rent. But now this understanding that gentrification also means that these other people of different races and ethnicities are being subjected to the crime that people in the hood and in America's ghettos have had to endure. Now all of a sudden it's a problem because non-Black people are being hurt. It was okay with America's government when it was just Black people being hurt by this crime. But now that it's non-Black people being hurt by the crime, oh my God, let's talk about the crime. Y'all didn't want to talk about the crime when I had to deal with that shit when I was living in Brooklyn. So, you know, it's so funny when people come onto my channel thinking that, look, I'm not like none of these other bitches talking about interracial dating. Let's make that shit very clear. I'm not. I don't put nobody on a pedestal but myself. Okay? You mad? Because I'm going to get the bag. I'm going to get the bag. And I'm going to go where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. Point blank in the fuck period. I happen to like all groups of men. I've never said one race of guys is better than another. I've never said that. I'm going to go where the money reside, where the money reside. And you'll never make me feel shame about that shit. You won't. Now, as I've told y'all before, you can go back, hop your ass in a time machine, and you can come chill with me in foster care when I had to fucking eat syrup sandwiches and shit to survive and had to raise my father's children. You can do that shit. Then you can say something to me about how I live my life. Until then, kiss my motherfucking ass. Y'all want to be miserable? Y'all want to struggle and think this shit is a game? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I've had women be like, oh, you told me that so-and-so was bad and he was a bad influencer. And I'm like, he was bad. The nigga was in jail and then out of jail. Did I tell you who to date and shit? No. I told you that nigga ain't gonna be around me though. He not gonna be around me though. And I don't care red or yellow, black and white. I don't care what color he is. But see, these niggas, these are the same niggas that want to get on here and complain, oh, they only want thugs. They only want thugs. I'm sitting here, I don't want a thug. I want the ones with money. Or they only want the ones with money. Nigga, which is it? God damn. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all sound hypocritical. Y'all sound like y'all have basic common sense. Basic common sense. Okay? You can't watch my videos and then come here with this bullshit that's in this comment section here. Melted dark chocolate said, I'm gonna come back. Well, I don't know if we'll be here when you come back, melted dark chocolate, but watch the replay. What's up, Black Widow Rose? Good to see you. Okay. Mocha Mommy says, wow, you didn't hold any punches on this one. You just came out and say it. I get tired of that shit. Just because I don't talk about shit 24/7 like a lot of y'all face 24/7. Let me. And I don't give a fuck. I figured it out for myself. So I don't give a fuck if the next bitch do or don't. I'll give you the advice anyways for free. Wow, how nice of me. But if you figure it out, you figure it out. If you don't, you don't. Go where the money reside. It ain't that complicated. Go where the money reside. If you don't want to do that, then use a clown. Use a fucking fool. Stop hating on the bitches that figured it out. Point blank the fuck period. But I get tired of people coming on my channel thinking I'm the next bitch. I'm not the next bitch. I'm not. Y'all talk that street life. I lived it. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I have to tell people all the time in real life, like, I have the money to have you. Well, I have the money to have you. Oh, okay, I know where to go to get it done. Fuck out of here. I've been through hell growing up in Blackistan. I'm not making no fucking concessions for nobody. Nobody made concessions for me. I had to survive. And I motherfucking did. And then I flipped it on them and said, you know what? Not only will I survive, because people need more to this life than just to be able to survive. They need to thrive. I'm going to thrive too. I'm going to live. It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give people what they need to live. And a lot of y'all, all right, and that's from the show Arcane. I didn't make that up. Arcane, you checked it out, Netflix. Great show. Don't sleep on it. Anyways, the sad reality is a lot of y'all, all right, and Mocha Mommy knows I'm not talking about her. Mocha Mommy is one of the exceptions of women on here. Okay, that's done the healing work, that does the work, that focuses on, cooking skills and gardening, not talking about the same shit 24/7. I don't give a fuck. That's why y'all niggas gonna stay in the same motherfucking circle. Because when I get tired of shit, I get tired of shit. Stop fucking coming at me like I'm that next bitch. I'm not that next bitch. Don't nobody roll up on me in real life with none of this bullshit. They don't. But a lot of y'all don't realize, again, it is racism. It is classism. It's a lot of isms. It's featureism. It's colorism. It's texturism. All these isms leave you in survival mode. And because you're an adult, no one will help you. No one will help you. Save yourself. I make content to show people, look, I came from very rough beginnings too. But we can have what we want in this life. As long as we think, use our minds, we're strategic. Not everything is emotion. But since y'all want to be so emotion-based, coming into my comments with that bullshit, I'm going to give it back. An eye for an eye. What I don't do is have people come at me negative and shit and me be like, I'm healed and delivered. And I'm going to speak to you the way God placed on my heart. Now, my relationship with God is between me and my God. The rest of you can get it. You want to come to me disrespectful, I'm going to come to you disrespectful. Watch your mouth, watch your tone, watch what you say. And when you watch my videos, thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell, okay? Because, again, let's go to the top of the video here. This is all niggas. This is nigga shit. This is Blackistani shit. 378 likes and 6,000 views. Y'all love watching shit that just piss y'all off. What do you do with that energy? Huh? What do you do with that energy of being pissed off all day, mad about how the next person is living? What do you do with it? I'm telling you, you need a motherfucking heal. Again, because y'all not healed, because y'all are steady in a struggle mode, all you have in this life are the tools to survive. You don't have tools to thrive. You don't have tools to live your life. And that's heartbreaking. All right. It won't break my heart because I put the content out here to show y'all what y'all can do the same way I did shit to go from living in abject poverty, growing up in foster care, to living in gated communities and going on vacation. I gave y'all the purple print, so I don't feel bad that bunch of y'all motherfuckers is still in the same motherfucking spot that you was in last we saw you. I don't, because I put the work in. That's more than most people do on this earth. Okay? So, yeah, I'm not gonna hold punches because, like I said, people come at me sideways, and I'm not the one. I'm not the two. Huh. Fuck out of here. True Mystique says, from New York, and I have to agree, it's trash. Okay, they was mad at me when I was talking about New York and being like, yo, New York is not some amusement park. You gotta be prepared mentally to come here. I kind of equate what's going on in New York right now to what's going on in a lot of places around the world where people go on vacation, they'll go to a resort, but you can't leave the resort. All right? Manhattan should be that resort for New York. It should be, okay, there's crime. There's crime. We went to the UK, right? There's crime in the UK, but generally in London, the crime is lower, right? Because it's this big city. It's got a bunch of wealth. They're protecting the people that live there, all the investments that are there. It has a reputation of prestige, and it lives up to that reputation. New York, and the sad thing is that if you're a tourist, just like tourists that go to these different countries where they should not be having tourism, they should be focusing on helping their people. They should not be focused on tourism. I feel like New York is the same way. New York should not be focused on tourism. It's too much crime. I know a lot of people have been saying that lately about LA as well, and other major cities in America. Okay? I grew up in a city that had a lot of crime. All right? Upstate New York. You don't tell people to come to your city and be a tourist if that tourist is going to get bopped upside the head by one of the mentally ill people that y'all don't want to take care of. So New York, it's in need of a lot of help, and I'd love to see New York back to its glory days, better days. Okay, because this ain't it. This ain't it at all. A lot of the really great restaurants that we used to love to frequent have closed. Tragic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where do you expect me to get food? Regular spots? Come on. Okay. So, yes, it's very sad. Very sad what's happening in New York right now. We gotta live in the now, not the past. Too many people are living in the past, enjoying getting left behind. If so, exactly, you live in the past, you're gonna get left behind. That's exactly it, True Mystique. I've done a lot of, I had a whole video, multiple videos I've had about Dr. Joy DeGraw's post-traumatic slave syndrome. Her book, her research on it. Y'all wasn't there. Because see, when I make those videos, then why are you talking about race? You and a white man. Okay, so I'll talk to a white man. Why are you talking to that white man? It's about race. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't controlling shit. I'm going to keep doing the videos that I do. Whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I don't give a fuck about what some random fucking stranger has to say. Stupid. Next time, read it in a dusty. Exactly. Zaddy's entanglement. What's up, Zaddy's entanglement took black men out the your name just cracks me up. Oh, what's up, melted dark chocolate? I guess you came back. Awesome. They called us loud, but yet when black men are loud, they call it funny. Thank you, Chris Rock. Chris Rock got a whole reputation. Not like that. Like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. And when Cardi B do it, they can't, they just jizzing away. When Cardi B does it, when Black Baby does it, or Black Baby or Black Barbie, sorry. Black Barbie, what's her name? It's not Black Barbie. Bad Barbie. God. Bad Barbie, bad baby. Okay? When she's cosplaying it. But I grew up in the motherfucking hood. I had to be loud. That's all I motherfucking know. Oh, they want to come over and try to police me. Can you with a white man? And you're with a white man too. You're living in a white man's house, you're taking a white man's check, you're eating a white man's grocery store. What are you talking about? If y'all would stop doing that, I'll stop right now. I'll end everything over here right now. All right, y'all ready? On the count of 3. We're not going to use the platform. We're not going to rent from their homes, their apartments. We're not going to go to their grocery stores. We're not going to take jobs from them. We all leave it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5. Right, y'all niggas y'all gonna take forever to get to 3. Y'all ain't leaving this shit. But I'm supposed to leave my life. Right? When I got a good man. I got a good man. A mighty good man, baby. And I never said it was because he was of a certain race. So if that's how you want to feed into things, because you've been racialized the fuck out of, America has made you're black, you're black, you're black, you're black, you're black. That's why I like to travel the world, you know? And you get a lot of black people that come from other places in the world. And they say, they've said, many black people from, foreign black people have said, I didn't know I was black until I came to America because it is so racialized here. I was in the department store the other day, and the white people don't act like this in the UK. I'm not saying every white person does this, but I'm saying it's a big problem over here, right? I'm in a store and I notice white women are walking right into me. They expect me to move. When I'm looking at things in the store, they expect me to move because they're walking in a certain way instead of just walking around me, right? And I noticed, racism in various forms in other places as well. But I mean, the way that they have racialized y'all here so that you can't even think. The first thing that you think, wake up, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black, I'm black. I woke up, I'm black. Like, okay, you gonna be black regardless, man. Who are you? And this is stuff that I'm getting into much later because, again, most of y'all ain't ready for it. My Patreonies, my top tier Steelies over on Patreon, this is stuff I talk with them more about because they have a higher mental awareness. Most of these trolls and shit that come here, y'all ain't ready for this shit. But the bottom line is, who were you when you were put on this earth? Were you put on this planet to be somebody black in America? No, you're so much more than just having to be black in America and what America says that means. You have a soul. You have an essence. But most of you are completely unhinged and warped by the racial relations and the racial tension and the racial history of this country. And people are telling you this is the greatest country in the world. And I'm going to tell you now, there's a lot of great countries. I'll put it that way. There's a lot of great countries. There are a lot of people that are like, I don't want to live here because this is how y'all act. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And you need to fucking heal. You need to heal. You're more than just what America tells you a black person is. You don't have to constantly think like that, but most of you will, and that's on you. Again, that's work that I'll be doing later on, and it's work that I do now on my Patreon with having the discussions about, your essence coming into this world. You weren't placed here to carry the weight of America's racial tensions. And this is coming from someone who is anti-racist. This is coming from someone, when I get cast in shows in New York, I talk about reparations. I talk about my anti-racism work. I make people uncomfortable, okay? When I could just enter a space and sit down and look pretty. I make people uncomfortable. For you motherfuckers to come to my channel and tell me who and what I am, I don't give a fuck what you have to say because you're broken, you're unhealed, you're in survival mode. And I promise you, I don't give a fuck what somebody in survival mode has to think about me. Please understand that. I'll keep doing the work because the kids can't help that most of y'all is in survival mode. I swear to God, if there wasn't kids involved, I'd enter spaces sitting looking pretty because I figured it out. But for these kids, but for the innocent lives lost to the violence of Blackistan, innocent women, innocent children. Stop living in this warped, highly racialized box. That's why when other POC come to this country, they don't want to deal with y'all. Because like, God damn, like, is that black, white, black, white. And if you studied all these great black leaders as you claim, you would know that people like James Baldwin speak about that. Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison. These people have talked about the very serious function of racism is distraction. You get to wake up and black all day, and the next person who's not racialized gets to wake up and practice their piano lessons and practice other skills that make them valuable members of society. And you get to wake up and being highly charged, highly racialized. I promise you, you can fight against racism and you can be pro-black and not be policing who other people are dating and sleeping with and marrying, and not be policing other people's tone, and not be trying to control what the next person is doing in life. In fact, that's the only way you can do it. There's so many black men on here that, you know, one of the black men that I absolutely love on here, before I get into the black men that are on here claiming to be pro-black, but they obviously hate black women. I don't do that. You can't find videos of me having hatred. In fact, I have a very high racial esteem, unlike most black people. That's just a fact. I have a very high racial esteem. I know my history. I'm very proud of my ethnic group. I'm very proud of my racial group. I'm very proud of our accomplishments. And so it is what it is. So I don't come on here sounding like a lot of other people. But one black guy's on here that I wouldn't call him a black guy. I call him a black man. Okay? Dr. Rashad Ritchie from Indisputable. Okay? It's a show that's kind of like the Young Turks. It's progressive politics, which is my kind of politics. You know, so they really are very, you know, critical of Republicans and Democrats, right? Because this is progressive politics. And Dr. Rashad Ritchie is an amazing man with an amazing story. He's a black man. I think he's a great man. You know, what do you want me to say? I've already said Malcolm X, greatest black man that ever lived. Malcolm X, greatest man that ever lived. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to sit up here and put y'all on a pedestal when y'all sitting up here putting black women down, talk about something, this is what pro-black looks like. No one the fuck it don't. No one the fuck it don't. I grew up in the hood. A lot of y'all talking. I lived it. I didn't see a bunch of great men getting the kids through. I saw grandma getting the kids through. Fuck. So, man, fuck out of here with all that. K. Will is from this man. Oh, I love your name. What is up, Kay? Good to see you. All y'all got to do is turn on your volume to 30% and enjoy the show. Thank you. I might be loud a little bit. Damn. You know, sit back and enjoy the show. Y'all can't adjust y'all volume setting. I got to adjust my tone. But they don't tell no white entertainers that. They don't tell these POC entertainers cosplaying blackness that. Only come to my black ass, right? Because you're mad my bills paid. They are. Sorry. Okay, Faith says, I'm late, but I'm here. Good to see you, Faith. I love Frasier. The daddy was a mess. I couldn't stand Frasier. And then when I was in London, I started watching it a little bit. And I was like, this actually isn't that bad. But still, it's kind of stuffy. What's going on? Just me talking about the hypocrisy of people coming to my videos and, talking about something. It's embarrassing to watch a black woman interview a white man. Did you go on Oprah's videos and tell her that every time she interviews a white person that it's embarrassing to you? She laughs with them. She smiles. They have a good time. What the fuck is the problem? He never was like, oh, I think black women are so beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, he thinks we're beautiful. That never happened. You couldn't find one point where it did. And if you believe so, then make the video. Make the video. Make the video and prove it. Or shut up. I'm not sure yet. Again, so what's going on was me responding to some of the comments on that video interview that I did with Cup of Joe. Again, I'm not as racialized as a lot of black people are on here because I don't live in survival mode. I don't think nobody's better than me, and I never have. I grew up in the hood, but I went to private Catholic school. So I've been around people of different races and ethnicities my entire life. I'm not impressed. I don't know what else to tell you. Y'all is the motherfuckers that are impressed. You feel embarrassed because you feel worthless. Go heal. Go heal in the waters of Minnetonka, bitch. That's not my fault. Respectfully. What's up, Felicia C? Good to see you. Sometimes these are trolls disguised as black women in the comments with fake profiles pretending to be women. Some are stalkers also. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, which is why I didn't go on a tangent about black women, but I know it's black people in general because of the statistics I've gotten that y'all input before y'all make y'all various trolls accounts. So, on that alone and just, the commentary. And I've gotten commentary from white people when I talk about these things, being like, stick to your own cat, stick to your own. And I'm like, shut your old backwards, hills have eyes, ass the fuck up, bye. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. People have y'all on here believing that if you have a conversation with a non-black person and you're a black woman, that the only way for a black woman to be black is to have a black dick in her mouth. That's the only way for a black woman to be black, because I promise you, Jada Pinkett has some, I'm just saying, respectfully, I respect Jada, but Jada Pinkett has some black dick in her mouth, and they still talking shit about her. So it don't matter what y'all do. They're always going to find a way to, again, they have no societal power, so they try to flex this fake ass, that's not how you be black. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't have any power. You have no power here. You have no power here. Y'all little comments don't mean shit. You better fucking go watch a cooking channel. A lot of y'all told me, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to do my hair. Go watch some videos on that. And stop fucking trying to tell me who I'm fucking supposed to talk to and how I'm supposed to be talking. Fuck out of here. Soho will be my spot in the smaller parts. Upstate New York was cool also. Yeah, there's areas of New York that are still decent. But again, it's just so surprising that you go into New York and Manhattan is not safe. Manhattan is not safe. They couldn't make that a safe place, but they want to make commercials telling people to come there for tourism. And then you see on the news that tourists are getting knocked out by these mentally ill, oftentimes homeless guys. It's like, come on, like y'all couldn't make the city safe for your tourists. Then why are you advertising it for tourists? So this is not a country, in case y'all not paying attention, this is not a country that cares about you, especially if you're a citizen. Especially if you're a citizen. This country does not care about you. All they care about here is making money. And I look at the UK, and I'm like, they have this monarchy, and then they have the parliament, and the parliament has the majority of the power, right? The parliament has the power, but the monarchy is there as a reminder of what they could have, right? Which is absolutism, a dictatorship, right? And America doesn't have that, but that doesn't make it any less corrupt. It is so full of corruption here. that I almost think we should have a monarchy. And maybe the monarchy will be Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know. You guys get to decide. I think Black America would decide Jay-Z and Beyonce. Okay? But yeah, it's just like, wow, there's so much corruption here, and they take our hard-earned tax dollars and they're just, buying mansions and shit. They took all that Black Lives Matter money and just got mansions with it. And she's talking and she's pretending to be this communist and shit. And it's all to get money. And it's sick, But don't come up to me like you know me in the comment sections, bitch. For the bitches that was doing that shit. Don't do that shit. Male bitch, female bitch, whatever. Don't do it. Y'all don't know me. Act the fuck off. You ain't watched my videos. You don't know me personally. You don't know me. So I'm not the next bitch when I talk about this shit. I'm gonna get a compliment. If I get a compliment, I'm gonna listen. Okay? Just like these dudes love getting compliments from all the various women that desire them, and nobody has shit to say about it. There's so many Black guy shows that have nothing but non-Black female guests. And y'all don't say shit about that. Most of the New York radio stations, the Black women that's working in the radio stations, they non-Black women. The podcasts, the Black male podcast shows, they have a female guest host. She's a non-Black woman most of the time. And you mad Joe and me talking about how he like Black women? The nigga already made the content. I didn't tell him to make it. That's what his channel is about. Like a large portion of his channel is talking about that. And he got more views than me. So I'm sitting here talking about anti-racism, post-traumatic slave syndrome, reparations. I got all these videos on that. Racial esteem, natural hair. I got all the history of Afro-textured hair. I got all these videos on that. Y'all didn't watch that shit. Y'all can't watch the one video that I have interviewing a white guy. The one! You didn't watch none of the videos interviewing Black people as highly as you watched this video. And you got a fucking problem with it? It sounds like a personal problem. Stupid. And I wish I could link this video. In fact, I will link this video. I will link this video to that other video. Response to all the troll ass comments. So y'all can come here, and this is the conversation that we'll have with y'all. Don't get it twisted, because I was sitting there laughing and giggling, having a good time with my interviewee. All right, I laugh and giggle with every interviewee I have. If we're not interviewing, if we're not interacting on a professional level, you can kiss my ass. Huh, stupid. Hey, stupid. Shit. New York need the money also. That's probably why they doing it like my city also. Yeah, New York be just taking people money. We used to New York people and Black women being loud. No shade. We loud in my city. Oh, Chicago. Okay, stand up. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being loud. People have told my whole life, you're loud. Not in the hood. Just some of the cool girls in the hood. Like, why are you so loud? Bitch, because it's fun. It's fun for me. I have fun being loud. That's why I'm loud. Why would I stop and do that stupid ass, are you coming over? Drake, are you coming over? Did you get my message? I don't talk in that whisper shit. I speak loud and clear so you know who the fuck I am. That's why I'm at, okay? Loud and clear. I don't need expensive microphones, okay? I could be talking into a cup on a string. You're gonna hear me. That's how I talk, all right? That's how I like to speak. Loud and clear. Oh, that's shrieking and shwerking and shut up. You're boring. If you're boring, just say that. Fuck. There's nothing wrong with being you or loud. I'm loud as hell. Men still, exactly. Men love. I'm sorry, but if Tiffany Haddish had listened to you motherfuckers, she'd never be where she is today. Getting paper. Okay? Making millions. Tiffany Haddish is very loud. Y'all sitting up there, oh, she embarrassing us. She's such an embarrassment. Well, what if she is if she ain't? She eating chicken on the red carpet, passing out fried chicken wings, what the fuck ever. People paid her for it. And nobody's paying you but your little miserable ass opinion. People out here trying to get money in a country known for capitalism, known for competitiveness. People out here trying to get money. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'm supposed to speak quiet because I know y'all don't like black women at all. So you'll use any motherfucking excuse you have. I have videos where I'm simply narrating and I'm talking like this. And people will say, oh my God, you mispronounced this word and you said this wrong. And it don't matter what a black woman does, somebody is going to have a fucking problem with it. And that's why you can kiss my motherfucking ass. Now, real talk. Why people do it here in America also, I don't never move. I look at them and anybody that's tried me and all races and groups do it to me, but I don't play. Exactly. I said they be acting like it's Red Rover. They'll link arms and shit. Like, bitch, your whole crew can get knocked down. Cause I'm not moving. Okay? I remember one time a group of girls did that shit to me. I'll call them the Gilmore Girls. Anyway, they were like, oh my God. I was like, bitch, you should have moved. What did you oh my God-ing about? Oh my God, like somebody did something to you. You just walked your ass right into me. I'm on the right side of the street, ho. Oh my God, shut up. Fucking period. I get exactly what you're saying. Thank you. CC, I hope you caught up by now. CC, are you with me? Okay. Ariana Taylor is still missing. The news said the body was found, but then it was actually a mannequin. Let's pray for her. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And praying for all the missing women and children out there, you know. It's like, why y'all focus on that? I'll go on somebody's channel. They're talking about Will Smith in the slap. They're talking about Kanaji with the sister locks and her husband. They're talking about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. And there'll be more black people in that space than there would ever be black people in the space to talk about progress, to talk about progressing their group. But then y'all want to be the black police. Y'all want to be the black police when y'all sitting in Kim Kardashian chat rooms, worried about who Kim fucking and what she doing. Shut the fuck up with that hypocrisy, man. The cognitive dissonance that y'all use to live such hypocritical lives, that should paralyze you with fear. That should paralyze you with fear. Yes, thank you. Sometimes listening to you makes me feel like I'm in a dream because you're saying everything I've always thought but had no one to talk about. Oh, great. Oh, I appreciate that. It's so nice when that happens because, you know, there's so few people that I can feel that way about as well. I appreciate that. I think a lot of what you're saying is going to go over the majority of black folks' heads without a doubt. Okay, no doubt I'll get some dumb clown being like, "But choose with the white man." I'm like, wow, you're not gonna address anything I said in this video, are you? You're not. You're really not. You're just gonna be like highly racialized for life. So stuck in what you should be doing and what you should be saying when you're a black person in America because the white man did this and the white man did that. So obsessed with this idea of what things have to be that you don't even get to live. You don't know who you are. You're just a product of struggle and oppression. Damn, if they're going to oppress you, don't let them win. Okay? That's why I walk around with my designer bags and shit. Like, but you didn't win. But you didn't win. Now I'm going to have this executive Uber drop me off into my gated community. I remember one time a POC person was dropping me off to my gated community from New York. And he said, I guess he'd never seen a gated community before. He said, what is this? Like some city within a city? Bingo! Bingo! You understand? You might have done things systematically to stop me, but I will not allow you to win. I'm educated. Bills is paid. Little shit like that. But I'm supposed to live in a bubble in a box because y'all live in a bubble in a box? That's why I don't have relationships with a lot of people from the past, because I know that they are genuinely, they're haters. I know that. Oprah said, you can't be friends with people that want your life. All right? I've been around so many people from my past who are jealous of the level up. I've talked about this before. Black people have this idea when you're in an interracial relationship that you're leaving them to struggle alone. As if you go off to La La Land because you're dating and or married to a person of a different ethnicity or race. As if you go off to La La Land. I mean, I would think the black children of celebrities are more in a La La Land than an average black person married to an average white person in America. What does that change? You know? Now, my husband is an amazing provider, and I credit that to his knowledge. Okay? He's not a trust fund baby. Nobody gave him that shit. I'm a sapiosexual. Look it up. I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm going to always win in dating. You understand? I'm going to always win in dating. I'm a sapiosexual. I'm only attracted to intelligent men. I'm not attracted to men that aren't intelligent. Period. So get like me. Whenever you get out your feelings, bae, you might want to do it just like me. Okay? That's why I left y'all the purple print. Little crumbs and bits for you to lap up. I didn't say this is contingent on race, your race, or anyone else's. Here's the purple print. Here's how I came from point A to point B. A lot of y'all still back on point A and you're mad. And I will not engage or explain myself to people who can't break generational curses, can't figure it out. I'm not explaining shit to y'all. Whose fault is that? You can't figure it out. Whose fucking fault is that? Nobody taught me shit. I grew up in foster care. All I have is my great grandmother. And I'm supposed to not talk to the people that want to talk to me and not laugh and enjoy myself because your ass is miserable at home, not enjoying yourself. That's your problem. Sounds like a personal problem. Ain't got shit to do with me. I'm nice and fair to people that's good to me and fair to me. Period. The end. The motherfucking end. Y'all weird making a fun, playful video about race. Y'all weird making a fun, playful video about race. Again, this sounds like a highly racialized ass person. What makes the video about race? What makes the video about race? Marls, Uni, I've never seen you in any space whatsoever. We get together every week on Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces and YouTube talking about reparations and restorative justice work for Black people. I've never seen you in any of those spaces. Who the fuck are you? Marls, Uni, you want me to drop the link? Who the fuck are you? Conquer for life. Conquer for life. It's really make y'all upset to see a Black man happy and healthy. I think that's what it is. Bitch, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I see plenty of Black men happy and healthy. They live in the gated community. I mean, it's only 2 other Black men that live in the gated community. But guess what? They both with white women, though. They both with white women, though. Yes, they are. And they walk around with their biracial children happy as a clam. Happy as a clam. Good morning. Good morning. Big bellowing good mornings. Okay, you understand that? To me and my husband. They look happy and healthy as fuck. I don't have a problem with that. Every Black man I interact with looks happy and healthy because they're not a miserable, dusty ass bitch like you. Broke ass bitch. Yeah, I cut off my friends from high school out before I joined the military. Now that I've been back, I feel I may need to start cutting off. Period. Once you start the cut, okay. Chop chop. Okay. Once I started cutting, I couldn't stop. I was like, bitch, you ain't happy for me neither. Chop. You ain't happy for me, bitch. Chop, chop. Every time I talk to you, you a fucking hater. Chop. So y'all parents can take care of y'all, but my husband can't take care of me because we're not the same race. Kick rocks. Chop. It ain't nothing to cut that bit. Chop. It ain't nothing. Anyway, so this person, Mars Uni, you played yourself. I love to see black men happy and healthy. Fuck is you talking about? Happy to see it. Happy to see it. What are you talking about? I say good morning to my black male neighbors with their white wives and their biracial children. They're happy, they're healthy. What you want me to do? Played yourself. Yes, love intelligence. Absolutely. Absolutely. Strategy is so important in dating, networking, and socializing. Some people are just good for what they're good for, and that's okay. Exactly, Mocha Mommy. Exactly. It's like it's not my fault that y'all niggas ain't strategic. We even gave y'all the whole money play. Y'all broke to this day. Do y'all understand that shit? I know black people with money. That's the black people that I study and shit. I don't listen to you motherfuckers. We even gave y'all the whole money play. Y'all broke to this day. I hate to be around somebody broke. Bitch, you still can't go to the restaurants I can go to. God damn. God damn. We still, now every time I meet up with you, we gotta go to Applebee's. We gotta go to Applebee's. Bitch, the only chain restaurant I go to is Ruth Chris. I don't have Ruth Chris money. Okay, well, I'm not paying for you and your bum ass Dusty. So I guess we all going to Applebee's. Okay? It's not my fault y'all niggas ain't strategic. You get online, you tell the whole fucking world what you think. Everyone's got you figured out. That's my fault. That's my fault. You can't get shit in life because you can't play chess when everybody knows the next move you're gonna make, dummy. That's my fault. That's why you mad. That's why they mad. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe. Marls Uni is a troll. Exactly. You just don't want to see. Hey, I'm happy to see you. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna steal my sunshine. They want to steal your shine. I'm not one of these miserable bitches on here that I hate this and I hate that. I don't hate nobody because I don't think about nobody. I only think about myself. I only think about myself and my family. I don't think about nobody else. I don't think about who this person's laid up with. I don't care that a lot of you dusty ass niggas is colorist, texturist, not providing, not protected, making a bunch of single mamas. They want to talk about how much a bitch should be weighing with y'all, with the waistlines that y'all have. Okay, that's fine. That's great. I don't care. I don't care. You don't see me in the comment section of other people's videos. Bothered, pressed. I'm not. I don't care. I'm interested in shopping, moving on and moving up, enlightening myself, educating myself further. I like smart men. So in order to interact with intelligent men, you have to have a level of intelligence. Now, I got that by graduating with my bachelor's and master's. But guess what? I still read books all the time and study world history. And so I understand facts and shit, not walking around a dumb, neutralized, indoctrinated person that doesn't understand that the very serious function of racism is distraction. You can fight racism and not have your entire identity be what America told you black people are. I motherfucking refuse to live my life like that. And still, I'm anti-racist. I will continue to fight for disenfranchised peoples. I will continue to fight for black people, for black women, for black children. I will continue doing that. I will continue to do it. You dusty ass trolls haven't stopped me yet because I work with kids. And these kids deserve better. And I'm about making the world being the change that I wish to see. I wish to see change in this world, and I'm about making that happen. Okay? So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe. I'm going to get going. Thank you guys all for watching and shit. Like I said, it's very sad that only black men can hang out with Brad. Only black men get to enjoy Brad's company. Nobody else can. They make all the rules. Look at this dude. He said, damn, black men can't have fun with their white male friends anymore. So black men can have fun with their white male friends. They can make videos about race. They can make videos about black women laughing and kikiing and throwing their white guy friend into the pool, glistening on a sunny day. They can do that shit. But if you do it as a black woman, all bets are off. If you do it, we got to take your black card away. Y'all sounding real moist. Y'all sounding real moist. Okay? Sound like a damn fool. You're giving out free education and positive vibes. If these foes want to miss out, that's their loss. Thank you, Nick's Alive. I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm going to keep doing the work because y'all trolls don't faze me. God has blessed me. I've seen the worst of humanity, and I've seen really great parts of humanity as well. God has allowed me to come out and through the things that I have experienced and kept me with my positive soul. And people will be mad about that because other people, people love to say, oh, you're not the only person that grew up poor. No, but I'm one of the only people that broke that cycle. Statistically, I'm one of the only people that broke that cycle. So nobody's saying that I'm the only person that's been poor. What I'm telling you is I'm one of the only people that broke that cycle. And that's what makes people mad. And that will keep people angry with you because you broke cycles they can never break. By any means. You understand that? By any means. Thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up the video and subscribe. Thank you for tolerating my loud voice. People are paralyzed with fear. You're going to be paralyzed for life. Bitch, you're going to be Christopher Reeves up in this bitch if you got a problem with me getting compliments because people of all different races and ethnicities give me compliments and I'm going to continue to accept them. Okay? The same niggas that y'all want to give y'all compliments, they give me compliments too. I'm going to take the compliments from them too. Yes, I am. Paralyzed in fear. Fuck out of here. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. Thumbs up the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch out for my next Black Women in Luxury video because I don't just talk about this shit. I live it. All right. Breaking generational curses, leveling up, healing. That's what I'm about. Hashtag the purple print. Be on the lookout for my next Black Women in Luxury vlog about my trip to London. Check out the old one about my trip to Bristol. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Mwah!